I continue to show games from this historical magazine from 1992, and I continue to show the Blindfold exhibition by Liu Da Hua. In this case, I'm going to show a game played by Liu Da Hua against Nagler, that is one of the top players in Europe and probably one of the top players non-Chinese, non-Vietnamese. Nagler was red, Liu Da Hua was black. Again, Liu Da Hua is playing blindfold. Elephant G on E3 and cannon H, E8. Then there is horse on C3, horse on G8, we can call it horse, knight, whatever, it doesn't get offended, I hope. Pawn G5, and the rook immediately takes the file. This is a move I don't like, honestly, because to me it is a problem then to develop that rook. And look how Liu Da Hua immediately take advantage. Is threatening this, which means the next move is this effect. And Liu Da Hua continue with this development, which mean that probably Liu Da Hua knew the theory and already refuted Nagler opening. Knight G3, pawn E6. Here cannon goes on B2. So you probably want to go here to attack this. And as you can see, Liu Da Hua immediately understands the meaning behind that move and plays this. And what happens here? It plays a very clever move, knight h5. Wow, beautiful. Because if he takes, he goes here and he has trap the rook, right? And two pieces for a rook, I think it's a good deal. But yeah, and here is written in the note that if rook takes, there would be this. So it's great that I'm able to understand the meaning behind the moves. As I said to a friend the other day, without using the engine. Liu Da Hua plays this move, and this is a sign as a good move. Honestly, it is, but for another reason, because it's what the position needs. What does the position need? The position needed to attack the center thanks to this, and so that's what he's doing. However, oops, it takes, and this is not here anymore, so well, I don't know. It takes again, and now obviously the horse takes the cannon, that is a problem, and Liu Da Hua takes with the C elephant. Now there is a mistake by Nagler, here it says, which is this move. Why it's a mistake? Probably because it's not written. What could red do that was better? So what could red do that was better than cannon e2? I don't know. Well, that's a good question, right? Maybe again he needs to remove this and to find a way for this. He needs to use this. I don't know. Maybe cannon e2 is not great because it doesn't develop something. We are at move 11, and so that should be the goal of the opening. Black continue with pawn d4, rook b1 develops, rook b10, pawn c5, and minister or assistant f on e9. Now there is another mistake by Nagler, which is immediately punished. Immediately punish this one. Knight d5. Okay, can you see the move black would play in this position? The move is boom, this great move. Why? Because or it takes this or it takes this. So I don't know. He decided to take here. The other obviously takes here. And now there is the attack on this knight, which goes bad because he loses another piece. Why I say it goes bad, he loses another piece? Because now the difference between the two is that probably black can create with this and this an attack which could give checkmate. I doubt that red can do the same on this side because it seems kind of solid, right? So the difference is huge. Yes, you get your piece back, but the other guy is giving you checkmate. In fact, gives check. Elephant goes here, and the rook goes here, immediately attacking that. Okay, so he plays this. Okay, now there is the attack on that side, but, oops. Check again. And here there is this that is dangerous, right? It's interesting. At this point, black doesn't care about this side. He cares about giving checkmate. Plays this, check, this, and here red goes back because he's scared. Right click, boom, tack and tack. So as we can see, and this is very interesting, Liu Da Hua calculated correctly that this side wouldn't fall, and this by blindfold, right? He calculated correctly, and not only, he continues attack. So I think he really had to calculate, otherwise it's a problem. So how did Nagler try to defend? Nagler played this. Wow. Interesting. I don't understand why he didn't take it back. Instead of taking there, he goes here. But then everything falls down here. And notice how check, tack, to practically put the king where he wants. And after this move, red resign. Yep, yeah, things are not really going well here. Yeah. Interesting game, however, very interesting game, especially for this thing of the two who would arrive first and who had the right evaluation. in order to understand which attack was winning. I think Liu Da Hua had to calculate this in order to be sure. I don't think he based it on luck. Thank you for watching and see you next time.